Jimin, I am home, baby. Taeyang, Daddy! He screamed and ran to the living room. Jumping over Jimin, he hugged him tightly. Taeyang, I missed you so much. Jimin, oh, my baby missed me. I also missed you a lot. Taeyang, why did you come so late then? Jimin, you know the reason, dear. Do I need to say it again? Taeyang, leave it. You don't care about me. All you want is your company, isn't it? Jimin, it's not like that, baby. You are more important to me. Taeyang, then let's go outside for some days. Jimin, fine. I just have one meeting for tomorrow. And that is really important because the client will be going back to US tomorrow, so I need to take it. After that, we can go wherever we want. Taeyang, okay. But it is going to be a family trip. Jimin, family trip? Taeyang, yes. Jimin, then I'm not going. Taeyang, why? You just said you are going to take leave and go with us. Jimin, I said to go with you, not with them. Taeyang, no. You have to come with us. Jimin, I'm not going. You will forget about me if you are with them. Taeyang, I won't. Jimin, you are going to forget about me and go with my cousins and others. Then what is the use of me going there? Anyways, we won't be able to spend time together. Here, no, it is going to be fun, and I won't go with them. Jimin, you say that every time. Taeyang, so you don't love me? Jimin, not that trick again. Taeyang, then why are you not agreeing? Jimin, alright, let's go then. But if you forget about me again, then don't you even think about going to anywhere else. Taeyang, thank you. You are the best, he said and kissed on Jimin's cheeks. Jimin, not there. Taeyang, I'm going, I'm hungry. He said and tried to get down, but Jimin didn't let him. Jimin, I told you to eat earlier, didn't I? I'm not leaving you until you give me a kiss. Come on, faster. Taeyang, okay. He said and kissed on Jimin's lip. Jimin returned the kiss and after some time they broke it. Taeyang, now let's go, I am hungry. Taeyang said and again tried to get down, but still Jimin didn't let him. Jimin, I can carry you. Taeyang, aren't you tired? Jimin, I am not. I still have a lots of energy. Wanna try me? He said with a smirk, causing Taeyang to blush. Taeyang, enough, I am hungry right now. He said and Jimin started to walk towards the kitchen while he was still holding Taeyang. He made Taeyang sit on the counter and served them the food. Jimin, feed me, because I have not yet gotten freshed up. Taeyang, alright. He said, taking the plate and feeding Jimin and himself. After some time, after doing their dinner, they left to their room and Jimin went to fresh up. After changing into comfortable clothes, he jumped on Taeyang, who was reading a book while resting his back on the bed and half of his body being inside the blanket. Jimin kept his head on Taeyang's lap as Taeyang closed his book and kept it on the nightstand, piercing Jimin's ears. He slided down, sleeping on the bed and letting Jimin cage him in his arms. Both of them fell asleep while cuddling. The night passed as the other day followed. At evening, when Jimin came back from his office, he found Taeyang being all ready with his new outfit and the luggages. Jimin, what is this? Taeyang, aren't we going? Jimin, are we going to go today? Taeyang, yes. Jimin, but I thought we had to plan it. Jimin said as he was totally confused because Taeyang informed him yesterday only. Taeyang, no, we are going today only. Everything was planned already. It's just you needed to give permission and agree to come with us. Jimin, what? Really? Taeyang, hehe. Sorry. Jimin, I can't believe you. Taeyang, you don't believe me? Jimin, not that. Anyways, I am going to get fish. Taeyang, okay. Come fast. And your outfit is on the bed, he said, smiling and giving a peck on Jimin's lips. Jimin smiled and ran to his room to get fresh up. After some time, Jimin got ready and came downstairs only to be met by his family there. They were having fun and talking around, while Taeyang was again busy with his cousins and siblings. The thing he hated the most, he knew that his cousins were very flirty and Taeyang would just blush over it, which makes him the most cute-looking person right there. Although his cousins and siblings do respect him as the brother-in-law, but teasing and making fun of him is something they also like to do. And flirting to make Jimin jealous is something they love. Because Jimin is easy to make jealous and get angry, especially when it comes over his husband. Jimin angrily came downstairs and stood in the middle. Jimin, what the hell is going on here? Why is my living room so messed up? He screamed, but everyone ignored him even after hearing, except his mom, Mrs. Park. Oh, Jimin, don't be angry. Anyways, we are going to leave soon. Jimin, of course not. We are going to go to another place, and that will be also the messed up place ever in the world. Jack, that's not true though. The place which is the most messed up is garbage area, Jimin. Because that is garbage area, not home. I can't even call this a home now. It is totally filled with a garbage like you all. Jack, come on. Do you mean auntie and uncle are also, including my parents? He said, referring to Mrs. and Mr. Park, Jimin, excluding them. Because anyways they have to come forward to clean all the things. I'm not doing it. Neither am I going to ask any of our maid to do it. In the end, you are going to escape from here just because of this. Not this time. I'm not leaving you this time. I don't care even if they say, Jack, like we will listen to you, right? Taeyang, enough. That's enough. We are going to a trip. And you have already started fighting right here. Jimin, that's not my fault. Why is my living room so much messed up? I wouldn't have said anything if it was clean and the way I had organized it. Taeyang, that's it. Please stop arguing over stupid things. And you, why are you getting so much childish? He said, pointing at Jimin. Jimin, me? I am getting childish? Huh? Then what about them? He was just arguing with his big brother. Aren't you going to say anything to him? Taeyang, he is our guest right now. We have not left to trip yet. And how can I scold my own guest? Jimin, alright. Don't go, then I will leave. He said, leaving in anger. Taeyang, let's go, or else we are going to be late. He said as everyone got up and took their luggages outside. Most of the luggages were on the car. Only some were inside the home, especially of Jimin and Taeyang's. After putting all the luggages inside their car, they headed to the airport. Jimin was driving the car while Taeyang sat across him in the passenger seat. Taeyang, play some song. We are not going to go like this. It is so boring. But he got no response for Jimin. Taeyang, baby, come on, play something now. Jack, yeah, my big brother, please play something. There was no response again. So Taeyang connected his phone to the Bluetooth and started playing songs, stealing glances from Jimin. Soon they arrived at the airport and parked their cars. Jimin had called his drivers to take the cars back, so he handed the car keys to the one of the drivers who was early there, and others had not yet came there. Then they left inside the airport and all the way to the Paris. Jimin kept on ignoring Taeyang while Taeyang forgot about it whenever he talked or played with others. While doing his work, whenever Jimin looked up, he would find Taeyang smiling and happily playing with others, which made him burn inside. But in order not to ruin the trip, he stayed silent and kept on doing something on his laptop. They had booked a private jet so they could be together and alone in the flight without anyone else's disturbance. Jimin also had a private jet, but he didn't wanted it to be ruined by his family because he knew they will totally mess it up. And on top of that, he was using his private jet only for business purpose, not for his personal use. After a flight of about 14 hours, they finally reached at the destination. Everyone was tired, so when they got there, they immediately went to their penthouse that they bought before coming there. Everyone was so tired that when they got there, everyone fell asleep in their respective rooms, and it was almost night too. They decided to start their trip the next day, and as they had dinner before coming to the penthouse, they didn't have any worries, so they went to sleep. When the next day arrived, Taeyang woke up and was surprised to find no one beside him. Taeyang, where did he go? He asked to himself, and then got up from there looking around, but didn't find him anywhere. So he went outside, but he didn't find Jimin anywhere. Thinking about Terrace, he ran upstairs and finally found Jimin, who was standing there and talking on phone. Taeyang, baby, what are you doing here? Jimin turned around and kept his index finger on his lips, indicating Taeyang to be silent. The look in his eye scared Taeyang a bit. He nodded and slowly walked towards Jimin. But at a distance, Jimin stopped him by raising his hands. Taeyang stopped and looked towards him. Jimin, yeah, sure, sir. I am sure it will surely work. No, I am in Paris right now. I can't be available there. We can have meeting after I go back there. Sure, sir, thank you. Have a great day ahead. He removed his phone from near his ears and closed it before keeping it inside his pockets and then looked towards Taeyang. Jimin, why are you here? Taeyang, what's with that tone? What happened to you since yesterday? Actually, since the day before yesterday. You have been acting like this from the evening we left. Jimin, why does that matter? You wanted to have fun, so I brought you here. Why do I even matter to you right now? Anyways, you have to again bear me after we go home. So it's better to be free right now. Have fun. Who is stopping you? Thea. Baby, don't be like that. Yeah, you are right. We are here to have fun. If you get angry like this, how are we supposed to be have fun? Jimin, why do I matter? Go and have fun with anyone else. Just think I don't exist here. He said, going towards the gate to leave downstairs, but Taeyang back hugged him. Taeyang, who said you don't matter? You are always busy with your work, and you said you will spend time with me, but you are still busy in your work. Jimin, as if you are free, he said, removing his hands from his waist and standing away from Taeyang. Taeyang, why did you leave so early in the morning? Don't you know my day doesn't start without looking at you? Taeyang said as he made an angry pout. Jimin, so that means I can not pick my phone anymore, right? Don't you know it was an important call? Even if I am here, I still have to take care of my company. And he is one of the most important clients. How can I just not answer his phone? Taeyang, so he is more important than me? Jimin, I never said that. And how was he supposed to know you will wake up when I am upstairs? I thought you would be sleeping until someone comes to wake you up. Taeyang, who else wakes me up instead of you? Jimin, there are many people who can wake you up. I don't need to take care of you right now. You have my cousins, my siblings, my parents. Your parents, everyone is there to take care of you. So I just need not to be careful right now. Taeyang's eyes were on the verge of crying. He tried his best to hold up the tears, but they didn't agree to be stopped. He had never seen Jimin this angry and ignoring him this much. Even many trips been past, but Jimin have never been like this. No matter how many times he goes with others, Jimin would always drag him out of there and won't let him go. But this time it was different. He was instead being ignorant and rude towards Taeyang. A tear escaped from his eyes, and the eyes which was filled with jealousy, angerness, and ignorance was instantly replaced by a look of concern. Jimmy, why are you crying? Taeyang, ask yourself, why are you ignoring me? And not only ignoring, you are also talking so rudely to me. I wanted to have fun with you and you are avoiding me. Jimin, I'm sorry, I won't do it. He said, suppressing his pain. He understands that his cousins and others like to play with him, but when it gets too much, he doesn't like it. Especially when Taeyang takes their side. He knows that his cousins were just joking around, but he knows his cousin more than anyone. They might take advantages of Taeyang being innocent. Talking about jealousy between cousins is normal. His cousins also have been always jealous about Jimin having such a big company. And not only that, it's that he made this company on his own, not received from any of ancestors, whereas his cousins have received it from their parents. Jimin also could have taken his father's company, but he just wanted to do something on his own. And it was a proud moment for his parents when they came to know that his son has beat their company and went to the top. He met Taeyang through business only, although they had been in relationship earlier when they were in their high school. But when Taeyang's parents did not allow Taeyang, they were stopped from meeting each other. Taeyang was taken outside of the country and Jimin was all alone. But he still received Taeyang's support. Taeyang was always there when he was sad or disappointed with himself. Taeyang encouraged him, and that's his route when he started to go for making his own company. And one of the main reasons why Jimin loves Taeyang so much. Jimin, I won't do it again. I'm really sorry. Forgive me this time. But don't cry, please. He said gently, wiping off the tears from his cheeks. Taeyang, really? Jimin, yes. Forgive me this time. Taeyang, okay. He said nodding slowly, and soon he was engulfed with Jimin's arms. The hug was warm and reassuring as both of them melted into the hug. Nothing, just feeling each other's scent getting mixed with the air. Some moments later, they broke the hug and went to their rooms. Taeyang was continuously talking to Jimin while Jimin was just looking at him. He was just happy that he was able to spend some time with Taeyang. But their moment was interfering their moment. Jimin got angry but stayed calm so that Taeyang won't be sad again. Taeyang got up and went to the door. Seeing one of his cousins, Taeyang smiled. Jamie, Taeyang, why don't you come? We are going outside. Taeyang, where are you going? Jamie, surrounding and also rooftop. Taeyang, I have gone to the rooftop. You can go. And talking about surrounding, I don't want to go there right now. Jamie, come on, it would be fun. Or else it would be boring without you. Taeyang, I don't want to come. You all can go. Have fun. Jamie, seems like Jimin is not leaving you. Taeyang, no, it's not like that. He didn't stop me. It's just I don't want to go, so please. We can go in evening anyways. So it's not going to affect anything, right? You all can go and have fun. Don't bother about me. Jamie, alright if you say so. He said, leaving the room as Taeyang closed the door and went towards Jimin. Jimin, why did you want to went? Taeyang, because I just did not want to go. Jimin, and I don't think that is the reason. Taeyang, well, I know you were sad because I did not pay attention to you, so I thought to be here. Jimin, oh, but you can go there. Anyways, when we go back, we are going to be together again. Taeyang, do you not want to be with me? And about home, you are not going to be home for the whole freaking day. Night time is the only time when I get to see you. Jimin, what can I do? I have work too. Taeyang, so what can I do? I also don't want to leave. Jimin, alright. Do as you wish. He said, and Taeyang continued to talk. Their vacations were going nicely, but one thing Taeyang kept on forgetting was Jimin. It's like he did not forget it, but he couldn't make time for Jimin. Almost all the time, Jimin's cousin dragged him away from Jimin, and he could not deny it, causing Jimin to be sad, but he always approached Taeyang, even if his cousins took him away, trying to get attention, but his cousins always distracted Taeyang. Jimin was now fed up. They were at an amusement park, having fun around, and his cousins again took away Taeyang. He had enough of them, so he went towards them and, holding Taeyang's wrist, he pulled him to his side. Jimin, he is my husband, not yours. Jamie, we know that. And he is our brother-in-law. What happened to you? Jimin, don't be like you don't know anything. Don't act so innocent. Enough of it now. Don't you dare to take him away from me again. He is mine, not yours. Jack, come on, Hyang. He is all yours. Who is taking him from you? But at least on vacations, leave him. We all barely meet like this. Jimin, and that's what in my case too. We don't get to see each other the whole day. We also want time for us. What is the difference between being in home and coming for vacation if he can't be with me the whole day? Isn't it the same? I understand you want to spend some time with your brother-in-law. That doesn't mean you are going to take him away for the whole freaking day and don't even let me to talk to him. Enough of it. Jamie, are you jealous? Damn, we are your cousins. Why would you be jealous just because he is with us? Jimin, why can't I be jealous? That's the point. You are my cousins, and he is with you, not me. So don't dare to take him away from me from now onwards. Taeyang, Simina, it's just fine, huh? Leave it. Calm down. Don't ruin the vacation, He whispered slowly to Jimin, but Jimin was not stable. He was foaming in anger. Mrs. Park, baby, calm down now. It's fine. Don't be so angry on them. Jimin, you should explain that to them too. Why are they just taking him away all the time? Don't you think they are just trying to make me jealous? When they know I can't be silent if anyone took away Taeyang from me. Then why are they doing all this? Ask them to let Taeyang be with me. Who are they to not allow me to talk to Taeyang? And it's not the first time. That's enough. I can't endure it again and again. We have gone on many vacations and all the vacations have been like this. Mrs. Park. Alright. Calm down. Jimin, I'm not doing it. Do whatever you want. He said, dragging Taeyang from there. Taeyang. Jimina, calm down. Let's play here, There are still many rides to go on. Come on, we have to enjoy our vacations, right? We can't just leave like this. Jimin, enough. We are not going with them. We can go anywhere else. Taeyang, then why are they here with us? Jimin, because you asked them. I never did. Neither did I ever agreed for them to go with us. Taeyang, still we can't leave them like this, right? Before he could speak ahead, Jimin turned around and smashed his lips on Taeyang's, making him shock. After sharing a long kiss, Jimin left him. He was now calm and more stabilized than before. Jimin, what do you want to do? Go with me or be with them. Taeyang, you can't just ask me to choose like that. Let's go and have fun, hmm? Jimin, you said you knew that I was jealous and wanted your attention. Then why did you forget about me just after that day? Taeyang, how can I forget you? You can never be forgotten. Jimin, then why do you leave me all the time? Can't you just say no to them? Taeyang, come on, they are your cousins. You can't be this rude to them, right? Jimin, I don't care. They are not my cousins if they do this. Now tell me, do you want to go with me or have fun with them? Taeyang, will you come with us if I go there? Jimin, no, I'm not going to come. Taeyang, come on, let's go now, please. Jimin, I said no, I don't want to go. Jack, come on, Taeyang, he is not going to do anything to you. Let's just have fun, let him go. Taeyang, Jack, we are talking right now. Please don't interfere. He said and looked towards Jimin. Jimin let his hand go and started leaving from there. Taeyang, Jimin, wait! He said, running behind Jimin.
He said, being as calm as possible, still not stopping. Theon came running and held Jimin's hand. Jimin stopped there. Theon, let's go home. Or anywhere else you want. Jimin, what? Aren't you going with them? Go ahead, I'm not angry. Theon, I'm sorry. I was wrong. They might have taken me away. I should have came back to you. But I didn't and kept on making excuses. You were right. We don't get to spend much time with each other at home. And that's why I always ask for vacations. But even on vacations, I always go with them and don't get and spend time with you. It's genuine that you get jealous. I would have done the same. You kept on suppressing it all these years. Even on the rooftop, you stayed silent and comforted me. Even after being so much hurt, you already warned me before getting married. You already told me how possessive you were, and you always want my attention. And I promise to be with you always, and won't do anything which will make you feel jealous, and give you all the attention so that you don't have to ask for it. But I broke the promise. I could not keep it. But you did. You did all the promises and also kept it. You didn't broke any one of them. You let me go anywhere I wanted. You instantly agreed when I asked to come on vacations. You granted me my every single wish. I don't even deserve to be with you. I made you so much sad and also hurted you so much. I might not deserve another chance, but forgive me this time. I'm truly sorry. He said as tears filled his eyes and he tried to stop them from coming down. Jimin was just looking at Theon's eyes, being taken aback by his words, and he noticed tears in his eyes. Jimin, don't cry. He was silent all the time and said this only. Jimin, how did I keep my promise if I made you cry? And this is the second time. Theon, I was stupid to cry first time on the rooftop, and right now it's not you who is making me cry. It's just I'm feeling guilty for letting you suffer alone and for not thinking about you. Jimin, still don't cry. He had never liked seeing Theon cry. The thing which he hated from bottom of his heart was seeing tears in Theon's eyes. No one can explain how much he loved Theon. Jimin, I forgive you. Don't cry, I said na. He said, his own voice getting unstable. Theon, this easily? Jimin, yes, but stop crying. He said, seeing the tears rolling down from Theon's cheeks. But before it could fall, Jimin wiped it away. Jimin, you can go and have fun with them. I won't say anything. Neither will I get jealous again. Thea, I'm not going anywhere. And if you want, let's go anywhere else on vacations. Only the two of us. Jimin, you like to be with them and spend time with them. I said I'm not getting jealous. Go with them. There is no need to go anywhere else. Jimin said as he kissed Theang's cheeks. Theang, they are not important to me as much as you are. I don't want to hurt you again just by going with them. They are not the one with whom I am going to spend my life. It's you. How can I? Let's go. Jimin, are you sure? You won't regret? Theang, no, I won't. Jimin, alright, let's go. he said, holding Taeyang's hands and leaving from there.